Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry guys for some delay. I have had to visit the vet clinic today, so with my pet. And that's why it's released the report a bit later than usual. In a fundamental report, we have considered another sources of let's call it as a problems that should support the dollar, the gold performance. So yes, we have taken a look at the liquidity at some thin moments that Fed will meet in the nearest time, and it will demand some decision making. In general, we think that in the nearest 3-4 months we're coming to some culmination point in a question of the overall situation that we have. So this is geopolitics, domestic problems in the United States, as you know, big political struggle, problems with the liquidity, budget deficit, and so on, and all this tied in together, and its energy is building, and at some point it should get some release, and we suggest that it should happen close to the March and April. So some really big action should happen, because energy can't just accumulate it forever, so it demands some solutions. On the gold market, it has some specific own driving factors that stands in relation with the economical problems in the United States, but it just leads some different light on our overall situation. So we could have considered a relation to the oil. In today's report, we have considered some real estate market and some other moments that suggest that, actually include the chances for a big drop in the gold market. So we still keep our long-term tendency with the accumulation of the physical gold. Despite that, on the technical analysis and right now in the short-term trading, we do not have real clear direction. So if we take a look at the charts, you could see what really is happening. So in fact, market almost for 2 weeks stands in a tight range without any action. So people are becoming more nervous just because they're just floating one day now one direction, next day another direction, the day after that once again in the same direction. So it just leads to the nervousness on the market, because market right now actually indecision. As we explained yesterday in the euro currency, it's too many factors that are acting together right now, and it's very difficult to deal with all this mess and find the really the major one that is actually becoming the core of the price action. So but if we try to keep it pragmatically and take a look at pragmatic look on the overall situation, here we have actually only 2 moments. First of all, what bulls do have currently on the market? They have only bullish grabber on the weekly chart. So context on the weekly chart stands bullish, despite the trend has turned bearish, by the way. So on a daily chart, context is bearish. We do not have any directional patterns. Trend stands to the downside, but the problem that we still have these lows, which is actually invalidation point of the weekly grabber, and it is not yet cancelled. So theoretically it could work. So market could return back to the 21 area, which is actually the target of this grabber on the weekly chart. It means that until situation will not be resolved with the grabber, so whether market will reach this target, completes the grabber, or market drop below the lows, erasing the grabber, for the bears, they actually do not have even theoretical rights to take the position, just because they will have to go against the directional pattern on the weekly chart. So from that standpoint, for the bears, despite the overall tendency stands to the downside, that it seems that chance actually not bad, as market will keep going lower in the nearest time. But still, formally, if we just we'll take a look at the facts that we have. We suggest that it would be better to wait with the short position. Correspondingly, speaking about the long position, bulls have theoretical chances and actually rights to take the position based on the weekly grabber. So buying, placing the stop below these lows, this will be the clear bet on the grabber that we have on the weekly chart, and then see what will happen. Actually, we already discussed this on Friday, and in general, entry point was not bad. So market indeed has shown the pullback here. So you can see on lower time frame on an hourly chart, here's what has happened. We said this is the area to keep an eye on. This was some volatility due to data releases, but in general, bounce has happened. But at the same time, take a look at the nature of this bounce. It's very choppy and heavy. So we do not see any hints that it could become the real thrusting upward continuation. Still, if you have taken position, that was good place, you could move stops to the break even and see what will happen. Of course, everything that I have said, it doesn't mean that you can't take the position if you would like to. Of course, on the follow time frame chart, we already also talked about this, that the bearish context here is not broken. So actually market was able to stay below the 2040 major confluence resistance, keeping the bearish context valid. We have downside action, and using this area as an indicator of the bearish context, you could try to go short. This is not forbidden, but we are speaking about all this stuff just to warn you about the risks. So because we have contradictory moments on the different charts, and this makes overall situation tricky and very unstable. So in any moment, the market could easily change direction, and actually it doesn't contradict to the situation that we have. So because we have simultaneously the bullish pattern and in general bearish type of the performance. That's why if you still decide to take the position whatever direction you would like to, either with the grabber on the weekly chart or here on the bearish side, just be careful, and you should recognize the risk that you are taking in the current situation. Personally, I'm a very conservative trader. In the current circumstances, I prefer to wait. So when I get some clarity that indeed either grabber has failed, or I see the confirmation of the grabber, if market will jump here, erasing bearish context, that led me to step in maybe later, but I will have better foundation for trading. So currently, but it's just my personality. You could have different personality. So that and towards what we have as a bottom line, my personal opinion, I prefer to wait in the current situation. From the theoretical point of view, currently the opportunity for taking position have only bulls because they have the pattern. Bears do not have clear context and don't have clear pattern, especially because they have actually bullish pattern on the weekly chart. And from that standpoint, bears have less foundation for taking position right now, or better to say, they have more risk with the position taken. But as I said, in both directions, trading is not forbidden, and who knows, maybe a particular real position will be correct. So that's what we have currently. Let's see, maybe next week we'll get more clarity on what's going on here in the gold market.